Hello everybody, I'm LinguaPhiliax, and most of this video was meant to be released 2 months ago, I think back in October, like literally the week after I released my first video on Yagara. Most of this is going to be kind of like sad and self-reflective, but I want people to know that I am okay. A lot of things have changed over the past few months in my life, so my schedule has changed again. But I'm still going to release this today, just to keep everybody on track. Also, Happy New Year. Might as well release it on New Year's. And I felt like I had to release it anyway, just to give you all some context as to what happened afterwards. So, you still deserve the context for like why I stopped uploading for a bit. So it's 2 months late, but here you go. Hello everybody, I'm LinguaPhiliax, and a lot of you may have noticed that the I Want to Learn Yagara Facebook group has now been deleted. This happened last week at the time I'm recording this. I first want to let people know, the people who are part of the group know that you didn't do anything wrong. So the process of deleting a Facebook group is a lot more involved than you would think. It's so stupid. The way you delete a group on Facebook at the time I'm recording this, and at the time I had to delete the group, the way you delete it is that you have to ban every single member who is currently in the group individually, one by one. You have to go down the list of members in the group, ban each person, and only after you've done all of that, then you can delete the group. Which is so stupid. Like, it should be easier for Facebook to just delete groups like that. So if you ended up getting a notification saying you were banned from this group, and now you've seen the group is deleted, it was entirely just because that's the process. That's the process of deleting the group. You didn't actually do anything wrong. The existence of the Facebook group was the problem. Which brings me to my next point. I want to offer my heartfelt apologies and deepest respect to the Aboriginal elders, to the Yagara elders who let me know of my misconduct. It was not my intention to cause any harm, and I was not trying to assert authority over your culture, even though that's what essentially I was doing. Which is another reason why I'm making this video, because many people won't realize that. If any of you watching thought of doing a similar thing to what I did 5 years ago by making a Facebook group where you want to investigate an Indigenous language that is especially a minority Indigenous language that you are not part of, don't do that. Or before you do that, make sure you talk to the Indigenous people. Make sure you get guidance and permission from Indigenous people to talk about their cultures in a way that they would want you to. Because the main issue of this... what happened was that basically a Yagara elder, who I will not name, found the group, was incredibly angry with me for talking about language without guidance from without permission from anyone, without permission from Yagara people. The exact words that the elders used were this was a violation of human rights, which it just never occurred to me that that's how serious that was. And after reading the documents that they sent me and listening to what they told me, they're right. They're completely right. That's what this was. Basically, it was a form of cultural appropriation, and it didn't click for me until they had to say it to my face. I feel like the stupidest smart person ever. But that's another reason why I felt like making this video, was because... No, I already said that bit. So, what is going to happen now? For those people who are excited to hear me talk about Yagara language, I am no longer going to be doing that. I originally said that I had a plan to make a series of ad-libbed videos talking about different linguistic features about Yagara language related to it, but I am no longer going to be doing that because I need to make sure that I am, first of all, atoning for this, but also that I need to do it with the permission given from Yagara elders and Yagara people, with their guidance and with their approval. And the fact that I wasn't doing that was the violation of human rights. Was basically it's me saying I know better than you. Or more specifically, I don't care what you have to tell me. And the first time I made the group 5 years ago, I think it was 5 years, it's about 4.5 years ago. The first time I made that group, I didn't have that understanding in my head, and so the group just sat there. The reason I left the group in the first place, or why it hasn't been active over the past few years, is because of my own productivity and inability to stay motivated to see an entire project out through to something. But what that means is that because it was never like directly addressed to me what I did, and because I made it without knowing the context, and I just didn't think. I got too excited to talk about stuff that interests me without thinking about the other people involved in it. And that's not okay. And on my channel, what makes this extra annoying is that I've had a history throughout my YouTube journey of saying that I'm going to start a video series and then only doing one video and then not being able to finish the rest because I give myself too much work and because I burn myself out and because I didn't plan anything properly. That is not the situation here. It feels like another one of those situations where I started something, I made a promise to people who watch my videos that I'm going to start this new thing, and now I'm just not doing that. But in this case, in this specific situation, it is not because I burnt out or I didn't plan anything properly. It's because I actually screwed up. It's because the whole idea in the first place was a terrible idea, or at least a disrespectful one. The way I was going about it was disrespectful. And I am not going, and basically, I am still going to keep my YouTube channel, and I will keep making videos. My YouTube channel is not going to disappear. I will still be making linguistics videos and language videos. I will not be making videos about Yagara language unless or until I get the approval from Yagara elders and Yagara people, until I do the proper consultation, until I go through the proper cultural protocols, until I've earned their respect and their trust. I'm not just going to be another white intellectual that steals their culture and takes credit for it, or makes himself look cool because of it. This is a journey that I need to work at. This is something I need to work out. I feel like this is a bunch of ingrained behaviors that I need to unlearn about myself, or unlearn about the way I go about language. But my point is, my YouTube channel isn't going anywhere. In case you had any fears of that, I'm not deleting the YouTube channel. There may be some videos that I will have to review where I have done similar things that I need to course correct or address any disrespectful actions that I have done. That will take time. These things always take time. I'm not going anywhere just yet. But I do need to learn how to do better. Because I do know better now. Thank you all for listening, and we'll speak again next time. So, update from 2 months ago, since I first recorded that. I have begun a process of communicating with that elder who found the website after I've deleted it, and I am actually working with them, with Yogara elders, to engage with culture engage with language in a culturally respectful way. So that's a positive. Additionally, I'm moving out of my own house. I'm moving house, so additionally, in terms of other life stuff, I'm also moving house, and I've got a new job. So a lot of life stuff. A lot of stuff is changing in my life at the beginning of this year. And also, by pure coincidence, I reached 1,000 subscribers. So I just want to also, I guess, extend my thanks to the 1,000 subscribers who are supporting me on my channel. Hello, I hope you enjoyed watching the stuff I make. I hope you find it all informative, and I want to thank you for tuning in. And once all of this stuff is sorted out in my life, I will look forward to... I hope you can look forward to the next video, hopefully coming out this month. Yeah, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for listening, all 1,000 of you for listening, and we'll speak again next time.